Hi everyone, it's another make day. So I wanted to continue our beginner cheese making series. I was going to continue our culture conversation that we had in the last video, but I'm still setting up the outline for the next portion of that. I have a full-time job, I'm a nurse, and I have kids and a wife, and so I do have kind of limited time, but that is in the works and I should have it out by next make day. So today I wanted to talk about books. We get asked a lot on the sub and on various threads what the best cheese making books are. So I thought I'd go through a few of them today. The very best book for beginners that I have found, and I've read most of them, is Mastering Basic Cheese Making by Giannis Caldwell. This one goes through a series of lessons. It starts you at the beginning. Each lesson builds on the one before it. And if you want to become a good cheesemaker, this is the best book I have ever found. When you get through this book, she wrote a second book called Mastering Artisan Cheesemaking. And this one was a complete game changer, well, for me anyway, and I know it has been for a lot of other people I've talked to. This is kind of the gold standard for cheese making books. It starts with the science, and it goes all the way through how to craft a cheese the way you want it. And it is really approachable. The science is approachable. It's well written. The recipes are rock solid, and I can't give this one enough praise. So these really are the two books for beginners that I would recommend to anybody as a way to get started and as a way to get really good at cheese making. So Giannis Caldwell, thank you so much for these. They're awesome. The next book is called Mastering Cheese. This one is a textbook, and it is basically everything that has to do with cheese from kind of a cheesemonger's point of view. If you want to get good at knowing cheese, tasting cheese, judging cheeses, where all the cheeses come from in the world, this is your guy. So this is kind of a general catch-all, become a cheese expert kind of textbook. If you really want to get into the nuts and bolts, the real science behind cheese, this is the Bible. This is Fundamentals of Cheese Science. This is also a university textbook, and you really need kind of a background, a little bit of a background in biochemistry and chemistry. This is your really go down the nerd rabbit hole book. So if you really want to know the nuts and bolts of how each part of cheese making works down to the chemical level, this is your guy. It covers everything from manufacture, what happens in the vat, what happens when your cheese is aging, and it covers everything. It's 500 and some pages, and I'm not halfway through it yet, and it's where I've gotten a lot of the information from my videos, and it's but it's heavy reading. So if you don't have a little background, you might skip it. If you want to go the more natural kind of old school cheese making, David Asher's your guy. He's the one that's going to teach you about clabber cultures. He's going to teach you about how they used to do it, and he's trying to kind of revive that. I find his books to be a little on the preachy side, kind of like this is the only way to do it, and if you're not doing it this way, you're not making real cheese kind of thing. But there is a lot of good information in here, and if you want to work with clabber cultures and make it the way that they used to, this is the book for you. And then, there's other ones. Home Cheesemaker, this one has been around for years and years. And Artisan Cheesemaking at Home, these are a little less approachable than Giannis's books, but this one's been around for a very long time. There are some mistakes in a couple of the recipes, so look those up before you go digging into those. So anyway, those are the books that I recommend. I know that's certainly not an exhaustive list, but they're the ones that have helped me the most, so I hope they help you. Thank you, and I will see you next video.